66. He's 17, stands 5'11". He fights out of Gracie Barra, Derby, and hails from Derby, George Young. And his opponent fighting out the red corner, weighing at 66. He's 16, stands 5'10". He fights out of Body, Tough and Stuff Alliance and hails from Barnsley, Lewis Wood. Your referee, Mr. Simon Stednicki.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Almighty Fighting Championship 16. I'm Steve Cook-Abbott, joined by my good friend Danny Misson, as we've got a ton of fights to watch tonight, starting with this featherweight amateur contest. George Young in the black trimmed with red trunks, representing Gracie Barra Derby, taking on Lewis Wood, the Body Tough Sub-Alliance fighter in the gray, black and white Venom shorts, and opens up with a high kick straight away, Danny.
Oh, it's an exciting night tonight at AFC, but these two to get us underway, exciting gyms. They've both had big success on the AFC roster. So exciting to see what these young guns are going to do.
Absolutely, 17 and 16 years old in the cage. The Gracie Barra man, again, the black shorts trimmed with the red, landing the kick to the body there. Both guys seem happy trading on their feet at the moment.
They do, yeah. I'd say the Body Tough gym guy looks a lot more composed and confident, and just keeping that guard nice and tight. Gracie Barra lad, he's coming forward, he's throwing, he's landing more, but he's just leaving himself a little bit exposed. So you wonder if this is something that Wood could, catch on to.
Thing about it, the Gracie Barra background straight away makes you presume that on the back you're not going to have too much of a problem, which maybe allows him to be that little bit more aggressive.
Definitely, you're not feeling that takedown. You know what you're doing there. You're well conditioned. You've got the coaches, and if they've shown us anything from Gracie Barra Derby, is that they can do it all, but they're definitely not shy from going to the ground.
Working up against the cage, and Wood's been very heavy against George. George now turns it round.
That's it. And
knee right up the middle.
There was just no real control there. They were clutching at wrists and fingers and not looking for that underhook. But a beautiful catch by Wood to an inside trip. And now we're playing in Young's garden, as we alluded to earlier. Gracie Barra guys, they're not going to be too scared down here.
Yeah, I can't imagine he's too worried about being on his back. It's now up to Lewis Wood. Already had one fight more experience. Came up on the wrong end of that fight, but having that little bit of experience, can that help as well?
Yeah, definitely. The first time you get in that cage, it doesn't matter how well prepared you are. Your stomach drops. You're like, oh my God, this is happening. And now he's chucked that off. So for Young's in here feeling this for the first time. He's looking good with it. But Wood, he's got that mat time. We call it mat time.
A lovely sweep there from the Gracie Barra man into the full mount and starts to land some ground and pound.
And you see him just take that high mount, but digging the hips in. He took his opponent's hips away from him. He can't really book if you're up high.
He's good control on top, riding the man round.
And that's a position I've not seen since my amateur days, just throwing those legs up and going for it all. But Wood, he manages to get out of a very dominant position from Young there.
Absolutely. Young looking like he's happy to keep him down there and land some chopping leg kicks.
And I think Wood's just going to see it out to the end of this round. He's not taking too much damage. Maybe a few sore calves tomorrow, but
Cage door closes. Two of a possible 3-minute rounds here in the Almighty Fighting Championships amateur featherweight division. Again, debuting George Young, fighting out of Gracie Barra Derby in the black shorts trimmed with red. And he takes on Body Tough and Sub-Alliance's Lewis Wood in the black-white Venom trunks.
Now, Wood, he's attacking more on the feet here, but he's not disguising those kicks. And if you throw a head kick, it's a longer distance to travel than, say, like a leg kick. And you're going to see it coming. You're going to get your head out of there, which is just allowing Young to just be out and in and back in his face. As you can see now, Wood's backed up to the fence. He needs to string together maybe a couple of shots, even if he's not going to throw them, and then disguise that kick.
Just bulldog strength there, pulling him down.
Straight out of Ronda Rousey's handbook, that, wasn't it?
Good Lord, but again, a lovely little scramble.
Now this is the problem if you take mount. Now that guillotine isn't in his let go, so we're all set. Oh no, it's come back onto it. Taking mount can actually put yourself in the guillotine.
I would think that the
He's going to pop out.
Yeah, Gracie Mann was going to pop out there.
And straight to that grapevine position, hips on hips, keeping himself heavy. Our centre of gravity is all in the hips, so he's using those hips well for, you know, a 17-year-old in his first fight. It's that's something. We see the punching, we see this, you know, we see the kicking, the punching, the elbows, whatever it is in MMA. But you don't see all these little things like dropping your hips down on another person's hips, not allowing him to escape.
I mean, just climbed right up, pinned one arm down.
That's it.
Not looking for submission either. I thought for a moment he was playing for the arm, but just happy to punch. Who sneaks out the back door.
Now I want to see him get back up, and Young straight on him. There we go. There we go. There's those straight punches. He's a longer fighter. He's got to use them.
And as soon as he did, he backed his man up. And that's kind of been the story of this fight. The fighter pushing forward. The one being a little bit more aggressive is the one's taking it. I mean, he goes in on another clinch.
Yeah, he's a little bit wise to it now, though, he's Young. And Young knows that takedown's coming if he backs his man against the fence. You know, and maybe that's part of his game plan. Back him up, watch him shoot for the takedown, and, you know, 3 out of 3 times he's been in a top dominant position. Yeah. But I like how he's not getting carried away with this. You see those debut fighters from back in the day, and they throw 300 punches by now. He's picking his moment, and he's looking for other things, like he's gone to the S-mount there.
Yeah, going
giving up the back, looking for the armbar. He's doing things to open things up. Now he's just looking over to his corner.
Yeah, I mean,
looking for that advice.
It might as well be a jiu-jitsu tournament for him at the moment.
That's it. But he's gone belly down. That cannot be good, even though there's only a few seconds left on the clock here.
Oh, and he hangs on, does Lewis Wood. Here at the Almighty Fighting Championships, amateur featherweight contest, George Young representing Gracie Barra Darby in the black trimmed with red shorts. Lewis Wood, the body tough sub-alliance fighter, in the gray Venom shorts, and it's him with the work to do this round.
Yeah, definitely. His back's up against the wall now. He's, you know, he's 2 rounds down. And it's awful being 2 rounds down in a fight that has not been dominant either way. You know, don't get me wrong, Young's taken the best of the thing, but it's been by no means dominant.
No.
So he's still very much in this fight. He hasn't taken a beating, but he needs to get busy. And he needs, if I'm Wood right now, I'm looking to chop away them legs, because he's very straight up his Young.
Got to work behind that jab. Does Wood, if he can work at distance, not let him get closed into the cage again, and this time he spins out.
Yeah, well, he had a bit of an opportunity there. He checked to kick, and they hurt. And so he followed it up the cross and turned off, which was very nice. I was fully expecting a takedown, but maybe the corner's gone over. Like, this is not working out for you. Do not shoot for that takedown off the fence.
Can't be working off the back, though. He's got to set the pace of this fight now.
He does. He needs to be on that front foot, in and out off that jab.
Another check.
Yeah, those
George Young.
Yeah, right on the point of the knee as well, which is a horrible place if you're the guy getting checked. And a nice little short inside right hand there by Young.
Yeah, right to the body was lovely.
And he's reaching now. Wood's reaching. Young senses it, and he shoots in on a takedown. He's not letting him off the fence this time.
No, absolutely. And again,
straight to mount.
As soon as he takes him down, there's almost no transition. It's just, there I am, in mount again.
Yeah, off that initial takedown scramble, he's you know what he's looking for. He's looking straight for that mount. And he's looking for the armbar. He's got that armbar. That is deep.
Oh, good Lord! Got these kids' arms.
Oh, no!
Bendy, come on, referee!
He's got belly down now. This is dangerous. This has got to be over.
Yeah, but he's not even registering.
How has he done that?
Oh, my goodness me! It's the first fight of the night, and I'm shouting. That kid's got more guts.
I thought he's got rubber arms, because that was backwards.
Time to call him Gumby. There's the new nickname. Good Lord, I thought that fight was over.
I genuinely had but marked down for being over there. But Young is still on the attack. Didn't exert too much pressure. Would just look at, he's playing too defensively now, looking for the up kick, but I think that was the 10-second clock had just gone.
If he survives, and he's going to, I think.
He is.
What a tough kid.
Wow!
Well done!
I mean, performance from George Young there.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges score this in favour of your winner. In that blue corner, John Young. Please show your appreciation for